Like, I was like, we weren't really sure what was happening. So Michelle's talking to him, and she told me before she went out, she's like, I'm just gonna look in his eyes and just kind of see what's going on. And so she's talking to him, and he's kind of like looking around. He's talking, he's not looking at her face. And she's like, well, it's really nice to see you again. And she gets really close, and he takes her hand and grabs it and goes, I know what you're doing, by the way.
Yeah, he did tell us later that
So one of the really cool things they have here is, like, this is a spirit board, talking board, Ouija board, and it was donated by a person because her husband was staring at it, and it says that he was possessed. So this is telling the story. So like, they just have a small blurb here, and they have a QR code that you can download their YouTube channel, and they have an episode talking about like the full story behind the talking board and how they were talking to the gentleman at the location that it used to hang at. So I thought that was kind of neat. It's almost like a Mysteries in the Museum, where you have an object, but you get to hear more of the story behind it. That was a very nice touch. So this is a Bible. This is the 1873 Gustav Dorr Family Bible. I had to read that because it's a little hard to, I don't think it's English. But it belonged to a collector in Roswell, New Mexico, that they found dead by his front door. So after he was found dead, they had nobody to charge. The next recipient of the book was a lady, and she said she felt pure evil from it. She saw skulls, things like that. And it scared her so bad she wasn't even sure if she was going to donate it. But she did donate it, and they reordered the Bible and took out images, some of the pictures out of it, and so that way you could see some of the artwork that was in the Bible. And I mean, the artwork is beautifully done. I mean, considering it's that old of a Bible, and just the images in it are gorgeous. Okay, so are you ready for something a little more spooky? Come this way. This is the seance room. Be respectful of the dead. And welcome to the seance room. So in here we have a spirit box that is on 24 hours a day. And they also have a dead bell. I've heard it go off. They say that the dead bell, if a spirit gets close to it, will make a noise. And then we have the spirit box, which I'm sure you've heard of, is you're supposed to hear words come out of it. So we can be quiet and see if we can hear anything. I just heard it.
I feel so stupid. It's not stupid, Barbara. We're ghosts. Moan louder.
So this is the spirit box. What they believe is happening is, as it changes channels, you're going to pick up different voices on each channel. A lot of skeptics know from when we were younger, when you would change channels, a channel bleeds. So yeah, you're going to have like 96.7. You're still going to have 96.8. 96.9. Well, all of those still kind of bleed into each other, so you'll hear the same station on several channels next to each other. Now, if you do hear, I personally would prefer to be faster, so that way you got through more channels and couldn't hear as much. Me growing up listening to the radio, I feel like I can hear, because we would do that. We would turn through the channels quickly to hear what song you're looking for. So I can hear more songs and things versus individual voices. Now, if I heard a voice over a large span, like several words, it would be much more compelling to me. Single words doesn't work for me, but it is a very fascinating concept. So I don't know. I'm not going to say it's not true. It's not something that I personally would use. So hello and welcome to the vault. It was said to be with this building since the 1910s, and the actual safe in here is from the 1920s when they used it for bootlegging money. They bootlegged out of this building, and this is where they would hide all their money. They say that Sam Cohen or one of his associates is still in this room, and that he really doesn't like the stuff on the walls and the pictures. Are you here? Is that you? He takes the pictures and stuff off the walls, even with museum grade, I think it's like that gel kind of stuff. They've still been able to pull the pictures off the wall several times. So that's kind of interesting. But we can check again. Sam, if you're here, can you ring the bell? Is there someone in here with us that's not Sam? Is there an animal in here? Are you a spirit animal? I don't know. Maybe do you just not like me? I don't know. Oh, maybe do you want me to leave? Hello and welcome back. This is the front of the Haunted Museum. Inside is going to be the 3 rooms that you are welcome to record, visit, spend as much time as you want. And tickets as of today are $10 a person. And we really enjoyed our little visit inside here today. So we do recommend, if you have something and you enjoy spooky, come see them down at the Haunted Museum in Mesa.